jump scare. What's up, fellas? Sorry about the crash. Thankfully, we can fucking get back into things with the stream recap intro. So honestly, if we're gonna crash, honestly, it's a good mental reset for the stream recap intro. I'm gonna get a quick stretch break to also reset the mental, but we're gonna come back. We're gonna do a stream recap intro. We got achievement showcase. We got upcoming catch events. We got an item check, market check. We got a Jimmy run to do on the Ironman account, and then maybe a little bit of I think a little bit of shiny hunting could do as well. I don't want to do any shunning off stream. I want to do all my shunning, like get encounters up on stream. So that'll be the plan. I'll see you guys in like 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, quick little BRB. Thank you for your patience. Sorry about the crash. BRB. Okay, we are so back. Dude, the Twitch Prime while I'm AFK is so kind. What the hell? Zapane, much love to you, man. I really appreciate that. That is too generous. How are you doing today, man? Much love to you. Go. How is it? How is the... I gotta get the World Cup game on. How is the World Cup game 3-0? Are you serious? England fucking cooking? That's sick, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's fucking cool as hell. Crazy. I really thought I thought they I don't know the odds. I don't know like the actual odds and stuff. But yeah. Brits do not, yeah, they just don't give a fuck about maybe they just don't give a shit about third place. Like I'm sure that I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Crazy, man. So yeah, 3-0 is pretty brutal. Just give up. I get it. Like, damn. Gotta mute it. I got the game on. 3-0 is crazy. I have the game on. Like within it's fucking 39 minutes. Holy shit. Under 40 minutes and they fucking it's 3-0. God, I don't know shit about football / soccer, respectfully. But that's nuts. Damn. That feels like such a blowout and like against, you know, obviously France is a really fucking good team, right? Mbappe is the France gamer, right? Okay. I don't like that this like booped around my eggs. Let me fix my eggs. That bothers me. Do I have anything I can release here? These have good IVs. This I can release. Good IV, good IV, good IV. Okay. These are all breeders. These can all be kept. Do I have space here? Almost just enough space. Okay. Mbappe is him. It's such a, once again, I know nothing about soccer. It's such a good name. It's such a good, Mbappe. Saying Mbappe sounds so fucking fun to say. That's all I know about him. And I know that he scored a ton of goals. Is he the lead scorer in the World Cup this year? I know he's like up there, if not the lead scorer, you know? Mbappe. That's so mean. Come on. Come on. Don't worry. We have stream recap intro to do, so don't worry. I know I'm loading all this stuff up or whatever. But we got catch event news and a market check and then achievement showcase. Alrighty, fellas. But alrighty, fellas, welcome to another PokeMMO Achievement Showcase, or Stream Recap. Fuck it, we keep it in. Stream Recap, your daily source of tips, tricks, information. There will be an Achievement Showcase, don't you worry. Your daily source of video entertaining content on your second monitor. Maybe you'll learn something, maybe you'll see something else, be excited about something, or just have fun watching some PokeMMO while you play PokeMMO. Let's go ahead and jump into the normal stuff, the catch events that we have to go ahead and cover that we've got right over here. So we've got another week of the 8-week tournament catch event. So this event is part of the 8-week tournament catch event, and it's at noon ET. If you're watching the stream recap today, if you're watching the stream is tomorrow at noon, 19th of July, over at P2 Laboratory. I just uploaded a quick guide on how to get to P2 Laboratory in case you don't know, because this catch event was coming up, and there's also alpha dittos over at that spot pretty often. So I have a new guide on how to get to that location, which is like not the trickiest thing in the world, but you have to take some pretty specific water flows, and if you've never been there, it's a little tricky, right? 19th of July, Sunday at noon. You got 1 hour to catch Watchog, Herdier, and Ditto. Nature bonuses are +3 for Adamant, +2 for Jolly, and +1 for Quirky. You've got 1 hour, or sorry, you got a prize. Why am I so? My words are just off today. Apologies, fellas. The prizes are a non-shiny Watchog and a non-shiny Herdier. Not the most exciting prizes, I know, but this event, once again, is part of that 8-week tournament. If you don't care about these prizes and you just want to catch a 100+ overall score Pokemon and submit it to a staff and then move on, you can do that. You can do that. I recommend trying like a 120 or a 150 plus. That's pretty rare, to be fair, but like a 120 plus is ideal. You can submit early and then just not play the whole event. And that allows you to get the 800 qualifier points you need for the finale, which the finale has shiny Archon, Zorua, and Larvesta up for grabs. Huge rare shinies. Next up, we have the shiny Litwick catch event coming up on the 20th of July, Monday at noon ET. Celestial Tower and Unova, you got 1 hour to catch Litwick for +2, Elgyem for -3. Nature bonuses are +2 for Bold, +3 for Adamant, and -3 for Careful. You got shiny Litwick up for grabs. Everybody should need a shiny Litwick, dude. Chandelure is an amazing Pokemon in both PVM, PvP, utility, Flame Body. You don't really need a shiny Flame Body these days, but it's a fantastic Pokemon in every way. Everybody can use themselves a good IV shiny Chandelure. Next up, a Farfetch'd catch event, potentially teasing, I think, the idea of potentially new spawns. This is on Thursday, the 23rd of July at noon. Not a noon catch events, noon ET, that's my time zone. At Route 39 in Johto, you got 1 hour for Farfetch'd, Meowth, Magnemite, and Rattata. And you've got a shiny Farfetch'd up for grabs. This is a rare Pokemon, at least right now. It might get a Horde. It might get a new shunning method with the upcoming encounter counter changes. We're all waiting for that big update in PokeMMO, the encounter counter changes, the Pokedex overhaul. It seems to be coming before Shiny War, which will drop on not August 1st. If it depends on your time zone. It's at like midnight UTC August 1st, which is actually at like 7 or 8 p.m. on July 31st for me. So make sure to go convert your time zone and don't be late for Shiny War, and double check on when that is for you. You want to make sure to just keep an eye on that, be aware of that, yada, yada, yada. That's just far-fetched up for grabs. Next up, we do have our daily item market check. And we have a weird one today because Mysterious Gem Clusters, the item used to make all of the 50% type boosting gems, Dark Gem, Rock Gem, Ground Gem, all the items that boost a move by 50% based on its typing for one turn, right? 50% is a massive, massive boost. And there's no like downside or restriction into being locked into a move. For example, Ghost Gems have been used in the past for certain raids, for the Pumpkin boss. These gems are really, really good in both PVM and PvP. For some reason, Mysterious Gem Clusters, the item that is used to create them, has seen a pretty steep decline over the past few months, starting in May, which is also very interesting. Usually you would expect this like, okay, post-event season, post like February, so like in like March, you would see these go down in price because there's not as much demand for the type gems, or maybe people are farming Phenos a bit more now that the event's over. I cannot tell you why this decline is happening. I actually don't know. Yeah, people liquidating, someone said. I don't know. I can't imagine that many people hold like giant stacks of Mysterious Gem Clusters. The only way to get Mysterious Gem Clusters in PokeMMO is from Phenos. And once you complete your Pokedex, most people don't go farm Phenos. People are saying 4-0 because England just scored again against France for a 4-0 third place game for the World Cup. That's nuts. Holy shit. Anyways, I could not tell you why this decline is happening. It's a pretty steep decline, and they've dropped from 6,400 Pokeyen to around 5,400 in the matter of a month or so, maybe a month and a half. And prior to that, they kind of have historically, they've been around 7K historically, anywhere from like 6 to 8K though. They kind of followed the same trend of the overall deflation in the Pokemon economy over the past year or so, and came down from 7 to 8K to around 6K for the past year or so. But now going from 6K down to 5,400 at such a once again, you don't see any other periods of this. I guess maybe here, but even that's from 6,800 to 6,500. Like, that's a 200 Pokeyen decline versus this is like 1,000. It's new. It's new. I don't know the reasoning. It is new. It's important. It's good to know about stuff like this. It's good to just be aware of it. We don't need to know why or solve it immediately, but it's good to be aware of big market moves like this with Mysterious Gem Clusters. So keep an eye on that. Maybe it's a good time to stock up if you want to, or if you want to, maybe there's some profitability in buying them and making gems. If you can find a little margin there, sometimes that pops up. Double check the math if you want to, but that's, you know, to my knowledge, I don't know why it's happening. Just an interesting market move to go ahead and talk about and be aware of. Hopefully no F. Hopefully no F. If I F again, I'm probably calling the stream, to be fair, which would be really sad, but hopefully no F. I don't see any F, so we should be good. No F. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. If I F again, I'm probably going to call the stream just to let you guys know, but we should be good. We should be good. Okay. We have Achievement Showcase next, fellas. What is F? I'm new here. So unfortunately, my stream infamously has so many technical difficulties that we have something called when I F, which is whenever my stream crashes. There's this bug that where sometimes after I finish a clip of recording in Streamlabs, it just crashes and my whole stream crashes. It sucks. It's a pain in the butt. I've tried so many things to fix it. I've tried just about every technical thing in the whole book in order to fix it, and just nothing has worked. I might just need a hard switch to OBS Studio at this point. We'll switch back to OBS Studio. The last time I used that was like 2015 when it released or some shit. 2013 or whatever. But that's my current predicament. Anyways, okay, we got the Achievement Showcase to cover, fellas. Alrighty, fellas, but next up we have the Achievement Showcase to go ahead and cover. This is the Achievement Showcase, the place where you can flex your Pokemon achievements. This is the salt of the earth Pokemon players showing off what they got today, the rewards, the prizes, the part of the journeys that you don't always see. And if you want to be involved in it, you can post your own achievements in my Achievement Showcase chat within my Discord. Let's just go ahead and start things off, fellas. This is someone's second ever OT shiny from Aldi Starlet. 34,000 encounters, a very deserved, very hard-earned shunt for Minchino. Congratulations, gamer. Nice quick, simple, second OT shiny. I'm curious to see your third now. Next up, someone went 80,000 encounters dry. I love the dry streaks, man. Please share your dry streaks, share your dry hunts. I think these are some of the most impressive things in PokeMMO is when you go dry for a shiny rather than even just getting lucky. 83,000 or so encounters for a shiny Jigglypuff. What a fucking hunt, dude. Congratulations. I'm glad you broke the streak and got out of Jigglypuff jail. Next up, we got a beautiful looping around story. I was watching Patrouski's live stream recap with the spiritual catching event, and what a coincidence. Remember that random strangers helped me get my mall trays. You'll never believe it. I was in the same person's shiny link who helped motivate him to get mall trays, and this was his second shiny. Got himself a shiny Smeargle. Congratulations, dude. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Next up, Cassandra, who was in stream earlier, got their second shiny. Was a phase shiny. They were doing ×3 hordes of hoping for Vol picks, and ended up getting a 2×31 phase though. 2×31 Spatak and speed Rattata. Not the best stats for Rattata, but I like that you have this little posed picture with like the spring flower hairpin in your hair. Great vanity. That kind of matches the rat weirdly kind of well in my opinion. I think it's super cute. You showed him some love even on a phase shiny like that, you know. Next up is Bid Red. Finished this a while ago, but finally decided to share. This is like a really wholesome story. I got my first shiny Geodude while farming drought Torkles for Pokeyen, and then I found a second one during a big multi-part catch event back in 2024. After I, didn't have either of them self-destruct, I was like, you know what? I might as well go for the third one. And that's how Geodude became my first and so far only Pokemon I've ever intentionally shiny hunted. This guy is not a shunter. He's just a gamer who fucking gets so many encounters from money making and other grinds in PokeMMO, dude. All of my other shinies have been coincidental. Mantine, Donphan, Dodrio, all were from XP farming passively. Mightyena from attack EV training, and Growlithe from hunting Raichu. Mienfru from sheer luck walking through Victory Road. The moral of the story is you don't need to be a shiny hunter to end up with some cool shinies. I fucking love this. Miguel in chat, I see you, brother. What is up, man? Much love, dude. But dude, shout out to one more time, Big Red. I think it's a really cool story. You don't need to be a shiny hunter to appreciate shinies and get some cool ones like that. Next up, Slivy, 525 hours played, got himself a shiny Kangaskhan from a catch event recently, which is fucking sick. Congratulations. Also has a shiny Pikachu, shiny Axew, a Woobat, and a shiny Spinda, and then all decks done, all regions. I like this little 5 hours recap of his account very quickly. From Team Synergy, man. Another Team Synergy member on the rise. Who would have thought? Nice job, dude. Nice work, gamer. Next up is Neko. Hello, I don't post a whole lot, but I thought this was pretty cool to mention. Team Fate is having an in-team shiny war, and my group has been behind a bit. Although last night I had some crazy luck to hopefully catch us up. Was going for a shiny Trapinch, only to get it super fast. He got a shiny Trapinch in like 800 encounters, I believe. This is back-to-back low encounter shinies. I think he got a shiny Trapinch in like 800 encounters, and then a Pidgey in like 159 encounters, if I remember correctly. This is 2 shinies in less than 1,000 total encounters. That is fucking sick, man. That's exactly what you want to see during a shiny war. Congratulations to you, Neko. Next up, we got ourselves a 4×31 wild Ditto. I don't think people realize how rare this is / can be. This is about a 1 in 74,000 chance, if my memory serves me right. A wild 4×31 that is not an alpha or a legendary, because obviously alphas have 2 times guaranteed and legendaries have 3 times guaranteed. A wild Pokemon like this to be 4×31 is about 1 in 74,000 Pokemon. It's a once in a lifetime thing. To get it on a Ditto is so sick, dude. Congratulations. This is like, imagine Ditto farming. This would be worth a lot of Pokeyen. There's not, a lot of IVs are down in price. Yes. But 4×31 Dittos are still one of the things that, like, imagine Ditto farming, making 200k an hour, doing well, being consistent, and then getting a Ditto that's worth like 260k. Like in 220k, 280k in one fucking fell swoop. It's a good feeling, man. Congrats to this gamer. Next up, Wanted to share my PokeMMO progress. Started playing 3 months ago. 1,000 hours in 3 months is absurd. Congratulations. This guy has 1,000 hours played, 40 million Pokeyen in the cash stack, which is crazy in 3 months from scratch. It shows you can grind and fucking can pop up in PokeMMO, but 1,000 hours is pretty extreme, to be fair. Good on you, man. And then 3 OT shinies along the way as well, with a Ponyta, a Donphan, and a Loudred. I like the, like, once again, overviews of someone's whole account. Raging Pushy, thank you for sharing, dude. And then finally, dude, shout out Evie Flay from Team Boop, who after 14 months of playing, 4,130 hours, almost a 4K year, is ridiculous. I finally have filled a full box of my OT shiny Pokemon. He's got a Charizard in there as well. He's got some good Pokemon. It's not just like Time Swipe Hordes. Not that a box full of Time Swipe Horde shinies would also be fucking beautifully impressive. I love that he has the Shiny Icons mod installed as well. This is beautiful. This is like every... Oh, look at the Mantine. The Mantine sprite looks so good in like the middle right section. Dude... this is like a shiny hunter's dream, is to have the full box like this. I think this is like such a good goal to go for. What's the fastest, if you were to do like 30 times 60, this is like the fastest time it could possibly take to achieve this on average would be like 800 hours, excuse me. But realistically, it's going to be a lot longer than that. You know, that Charizard hunt is like 800 encounters or 800 hours on its own, not including like any human error. You know, most people don't play at peak efficiency all the time. I probably play at like 60% efficiency like most of the time. Like, let's be honest, you know, you see my streams. But this is a fucking sick achievement to Evie Flay, man. Congratulations to you, man. And that wraps up the achievement showcase. We can get into more talking points discussion and PokeMMO shenanigans. I have a gym run to go do. Let's go get that PokeMMO bread, fellas. Oof. There we go. Was there a lot of like, I didn't even notice, like, female shinies? It's better for breeding. Huge W's. Thank you, thank you. Alrighty, fellas. Now we can get into the shenanigans. We got our daily stuff out of the way. Now we can chop it up, chop the shit up, shoot the shit, talk about movies. Not the Odyssey quite yet. We could do a Jimmy Run Gamba. I'm down. I'm down. Start our prediction. How many gyms today? I'll give you 10 minutes. I'm down. I think if I need another soda. I think I don't want another soda if possible. I'm good on the caffeine. A box of OT shinies. It's a really fucking cool achievement, man. You a real shit shooter? I practice. I dabble. What can I say? I try my best to shoot the shit. When's the catch event? It is over, man. I'm sorry. It was at 4 p.m. Whenever I schedule a stream for a catch event, I always put the catch event details in the description of the stream, so you can always see what time the catch event is coming up. I'm really sorry you missed it, though, man. That's always a frustrating feeling when you come in for that, you know. I'm sorry about that, dude. Aerodactyl Blastoise. Okay. Good evening, Saturday gamers. What's up, Bob Bobby? How you doing, dude? You don't gotta fucking add. Come on, Tom. Why can't you win with grace, Tom? Why do Pretopians? I kind of don't be a sore winner. Come on. I feel like this is like a common, because I'm English. I was good. Like, you said it, so I don't have to. I feel like Pretopians are sore winners. It's never humble. It's never like with grace. It's never like with respect. Because I think it's just banter, bruv. It's just banter. No, I don't think so, man. I think sometimes it's just disrespectful. It's just normal behavior. I know, but that's like kind of, I don't know. Different cultures, I guess. It's funny to say that with Britopia. I don't know, man. Yeah, like that already, like the high and mighty attitude literally already fucking lost them a colony back in fucking 1770. You'd think they would learn. You have a rivalry with France? Okay, that I get now, a sports rivalry. Heh. The American in me, I can understand, you know? A colony? Yeah, I could be wrong. Wasn't America a colony to the fucking UK? Is that wrong? Weren't we literally called the colonies? You're saying they lost I got you. Sorry, Rick Riley. Got you. None that I, none for me, South Africa. I'm good, man. Different alt accounts and main account, armor account. I mean, I have a bunch of alts, but I don't play them super often. Like I have Cool Duder, which was my original like Road to PokeMMO series account. I've got alt accounts for storage, for box space store. I have like an alt account that stores like my 2012 and 2013 collection. I've got tons of alt accounts. I have some that were just for fun, you know, type things. I miss the main account. The main account, and not even that, but a lot more challenge accounts. I have a lot of plans. I'll be able to do a lot more variety of content post Shiny War. Shiny War has just really restricted my content, but it's also something that I need to do. And it's something that is fucking beautiful. And there's a beauty to being like so pinpoint focused on one thing, you know? But I've lacked a variety because of it, you know? But I'm excited to, well, to be fair, like, Shiny War itself is going to be super fucking exciting, in my opinion. Like, the constant shiny hunting. Like, if I'm shunting 15 hours a day times 5 hordes, I should average a shiny every other day. You got to keep that in mind. Like, that's pretty sick. Could you imagine a Patrouski world where I'm getting 1 shiny every other day? When's Dr. Nasty returning? Probably never. That's an alt account that I don't exactly play. For those who don't know, I created an alt account named Dr. Nasty when I was like 14. And it's also not, it's like doctor is spelled wrong. It's absolute classic, absolute classic. I haven't been playing the main account on stream too much. I have done like a fair bit of like money making guides and like videos with the main account recently, to be fair. Too Nasty for Twitch. Yeah, Twitch TV, twitchtelevision.com. Aerodactyl, let's go. I saw Swim and Kanto map earlier at the catch event. Great question. I mean, I respect. I get why you would think that, or why. That's like a good, like, honestly, intuitively, that makes a lot more sense. No, swarms are not catch events. Swarms are their own thing. I should have a video called like Swarms Explained, I think, PokeMMO. Let's see if I can find it for you really quick. And then I have catch events explained, PokeMMO. So I have, yeah, catch events explained. They are different activities. Here is Swarms explained. Oh my god, please shut up. Yo, what's up? Oh my god, please shut up. And then here is catch events explained. The 2013 rage point got low. Ooh, like that's really interesting. F? Hopefully not. I didn't even record a clip. So surely I wouldn't F. No F? Okay, cool. Is raid permanent? Some raids are permanent, some aren't. Some are event only. Some are so like Heatran, like certain legendary raids are permanent. However, PokeMMO since 2013, around like this account doesn't have the date. I think it was like June 12th, July to this is May, right? Almost on the same, almost I think it's maybe like July 14th, June 14th, 2013. I don't, the exact date doesn't exactly matter, to be fair. Around 2013, man. On and off, though. You know, like I played really actively from like 2013 to 2016. And then I took a long break from like 2016 until like 2021. And then I came back. I would play like on and off between there, you know, and like hop on a little bit to like see who was online, talk to the team, you know, things like that. What's up, Raph? Dewford's Togekiss Blastoise. Not a bad Jimmy run so far. Are we locked in? No. Dude, obviously, I don't know if we're locked in today, Raph. What's up? I'm fucking tilted today. How are you doing, Raph? Bye-bye! I was honest. Hey, you know what? I respect it. Have a great day. Much love to you, man. I'll be honest. I'm not locked in today. I'm chilling today. We'll lock in for Shiny War. We'll lock in for Shiny War. Are we locked in today? No, we are not. Bye-bye is so fucking good. So crazy, man. It's my birthday. Your birthday? Wait, happy birthday, fucking Raph, dude. Hell yeah, or hell yeah, man. Why did I say like or hell yeah, man? I guess hell yeah, or hell yeah, or hell yeah, man. I guess hell yeah, man. Bro. I think I was looking something up and I forget what it was. I was gonna do something. All I wanna do, bro. I need to check this, guys. Check on this Discord unban. We're doing fine. Aerodactyl Vanillix is next. This is a pretty solid Jimmy run, honestly. I've got to get the Saffron Gym puzzles. What I have to get up, actually. That's what it is. Fortree City. Aerodactyl Vanillix. Out of barrel. His barrel. I can't believe how fucking soon Shiny War is coming up, guys. It's actually nuts. It's the 18th now. Shiny War is in 12 days. I stopped streaming in 5 days, right? In 5 days, I take a 7-day long streaming break is the plan. And then I'll take like a 3-day fast from PokeMMO or whatever before war. Whew, probably the same B-Day. Wait, really? I'm April 20. Are you April 29th? Are you when the update drops? I'm hoping the update drops before then. There's no way the update drops less than a week. And probably not, Tom. I don't know. We'll see. It said a week, right? Did they confirm like it'll be 1 week before war? Do single encounter hunt 8 hours a day and go on session every 14 days. Yeah. See, unfortunately, single encountering is like not very to my knowledge. It could change, to be fair. They said a week before, but you know. Did they actually? Was that confirmed? Did they say like at least a week before or like for sure a week before? I didn't know that. I did not know that. For sure Rage said that? I didn't see that but I totally could have missed it. Let me go check. That'd be huge news. That'd be insane news. And the announcement, did you link it? Could someone link it? A week-ish before? Yeah, I was assuming we'd have like at least a week. Yeah, thank you, Barrels. Maybe I'm optimistic for thinking at least a week, could be a little more. How long stream today? Probably like rest of the Jimmy run and like a little bit of shiny hunting. Maybe like 2 more hours, something like that. We've already streamed for like 2 hours. I went live around, well, 2.5 or so. I think predictions, I don't think anybody could, there's no way anybody could make predictions on encounter changes. You could like maybe guess like, okay, maybe Farfetch'd becomes like an easier hunt in some way, but like there's no data, there's nothing we could possibly, you're basically predicting like, I don't even know a comparison. You just can't predict that. It's something so unpredictable, you know, like personally, like when Johto was coming out, you could predict like, okay, Miltank is a Gen 2 Pokemon. That's a shiny hunt. That's like a female only egg species right now. There are spots in the game like Miltank is probably going to get a ×5 horde when Johto drops. You could deduce that, right? There's just no information for just like blanket encounter changes. What are these sprites? What do you mean? They're just normal Pokemon, man. I could see, so I think Farfetch'd has kind of been teased a little bit, but maybe that's just in my head. I think seeing an easier Farfetch'd hunt would make sense. If anybody can link the thing where they say like about a week, I'm gonna try to find it. Was it in the initial post? Someone said it was in like the announcement post. Let me see if that's... The signups will be 1 week before. I see that. What's up, Nappy God? Well, let's update the encounters. They've never... Well, not never. They changed the encounter ratios. When did they do that? When did like Dynamo become a rarer shunt? They changed the encounter ratios where like a bunch of... They've never changed them like this before. They've never changed them like with no purpose in mind aside from changing them to shake them up for Shiny War. Like they changed them before I'm getting a lot of questions about like, Patrouski, what do you think is going to happen in the encounter changes coming up, right? What's your prediction? And like, I think maybe Farfetch, because that's like, it's the biggest thing is like shinies. The biggest thing you could predict is like shinies that are like on that cusp of the next tier. They kind of bump up. So like Sentret is like a tough shunt. Maybe we see like a seasonal short-term like ×3 Sentret horde. I could see that happening. It's like a weird like single encounter hunt. I could see like Farfetch taking an easier shunt, but I think that's been teased a little bit, but I don't know if it's in my head or not. It's hard to say. I don't feel comfortable making many predictions about upcoming encounter change. We've never seen them make encounter changes like this before. Whenever they've made encounter changes previously, it's with a purpose in mind. This is just to like freshen things up, okay? So like previously, they added encounters with Johto, right? With Johto, almost everybody predicted like a Miltank Timeswipe Horde. I predicted, I talked about a Miltank Timeswipe Horde because Miltank is a Gen 2 Pokemon. It's currently a female-only egg hunt, but not many people hunt it because it's so expensive and difficult to do still, and it's not really quite worth it, but it's a really cool shiny. Like, what do we do about this, right? And everybody kind of knew, everybody basically knew that there was going to be a Timeswipe Miltank Horde, right? But we had more information. We just don't have, we've never seen something like this. And we've seen them switch up like the encounters based on, when Dynamo became like a 10% or 10 or 20% spawn, right? As opposed to before it was like a 50% spawn. They changed that to correlate. They changed certain hordes to correlate with the wild single encounters because Dynamos are rare in Mistraldan Cave. They've changed the encounters a lot in the past. Back in the day, Heracross actually had a Timeswipe Horde for a little bit. It's very easy to forget that. There was an old meme of Heracross used to have a Timeswipe Horde. And then but that didn't last very long. And then there was something else I wanted to mention. One other encounter change was when they added more encounters into the pools of certain hordes. So like Larvitar used to just be Larvitar and Onyx, and I think now it's Larvitar, Onyx, Traveler, right? And like Dratini in Dragon's Den used to just be, I'm like rooting my Jimmy run, but it's okay, it's worth it for the talking bit. Dratini used to just be Dratini and Magikarp. Talk to your gamers and they will, well, even actually beyond that, Dratini for the first 2 to 4 weeks of Johto's release, Dratini was a 50-50 shunt between Dratini and Magikarp. So if you were fast, got the Johto storyline done, and did the Dratini shunt, you would have saved a lot of time. You would have saved a lot of time doing it like really early versus a little bit later. But that was just better for balancing, right? I think it was good, yeah. But it was good to nerf the Dratini shunt like that. I think it made a lot of sense because before that, Dratini was like a single encounter fishing hunt over at Dragon Spiral Tower. Fun fact, at the old best payday spot in the game. So Dratini is a good example of a Pokemon that has changed like its optimal encounters so much over the past like few years even. But like they added like Horsey into that pool. Dratini, Magikarp, Horsey, right? So that's pretty sick. I lost my train of thought. I think that was my ramble. They've changed in basically TLDR. They've changed encounters a ton in Pokemon history, but we don't have any basis on what they're changing them for Shiny War, as opposed to just shaking things up. So It's really, really hard. This is the hardest it's ever been to predict what new encounters will happen, and I almost think it's like fruitless to even try to predict. I would just recommend waiting until the changes happen and let's explore. I'm excited to explore the new update together. Yeah, apparently we got, yeah. So Rach said at least a week. That's not a week though, right? And that was assumed. I understand. I thought they would give us at least a week or two. That makes sense, but it's not a week. It's at least a week. But yeah, okay. BBN, I love you. My patience is super low today. BBN, I love you so much. When I'm recording a clip and it's just so 2 weeks for one story is not fast. Man, come on. For Johto's release, for a region to be released, for people to be getting it done for the first time. Yeah, man, like that is, it's not, I'm not saying there's speed. Come on, like work with me. Like to get Johto done within its release and be shiny hunting a Dratini, it fucking in 2 weeks is fast, or even 2 to 4 weeks is fast, man. I don't understand why everything I have to say has to be like condescended in some way, or like I'm just 2 weeks is very fast to get a storyline done from like when it drops from release to then shiny hunt a Pokemon a spot twice. I don't know. My patience is very low today. I think I'm just tired of the internet. People just interact on the internet and talking away on the internet that they would never talk IRL, and it's just fucking exhausting. You would never imagine if your friend IRL was like, dude, I got a really good score in bowling today. I scored a fucking 150, right? And then you go, 150 is not actually a very good score. Like, you would never talk like, or you shouldn't. Please, dear God, tell me you don't talk like that, because it is fucking insufferable. Don't do that. It's so unpleasant to be around, and I feel like every day I have to wake up and like teach gamers social skills, and it's just fucking exhausting. I'm just very, it's just little things. This whole stream today has been like little social skill error after little, and it's fucking exhausting, dude. Anyways, okay, it's just streaming. It's not that deep, but I'm just so, it's draining. It's draining, but it's just streaming. I make it bigger than the problem that it actually is. Anyways, that's my problem. Stuff affects me too much. But I don't know. We got Saffron up. I think I also play a game where like a lot of the stuff is like interaction versus I know it's hard. No, dude, you're Barrels, you're correct. I don't blame, you're correct. You're correct. I'll work on it. Understand. I know. I'm going to the fucking dojo. I'm getting so rage baited today. I'm going to the fucking dojo. You gotta just fucking laugh. Okay, let's go. Saffron. Back to the Saffron meme. Well, it's not even. I'm not even. It's not even like I love BBN. It's not. But like we all make mistakes, and like I'm not trying to harp on. I'm just low patience today, guys. I'm sorry about that. My apologies. It was just went to the fucking dojo. We went to the fucking dojo, boys. We're so cooked. Went to the fucking dojo. We went to the fucking dojo. And I also owe a Geometry Dash stream, so you know what? You can do whatever. Here's the Etsy drill. Here we go. Okay. Hey Pat, what's up, man? Yeah. Well, also to do 2 shots, but yeah, once again, yeah. It's this era of the internet, and I'm sorry to complain. I'll move on in a sec, but it's a good social skill lesson for like never ever respond to someone by invalidating their feelings. You can like argue or have a discussion or disagree, right? But that takes more proper speech. Like if someone is like, once again, if someone is like, man, I got a really good score today in bowling. I got a 150. Your response should never be, actually 150 is not a very good score. You could be like, yo, dude, that's fucking sick. Like, that's fucking awesome. Congrats. Is that your personal best? Like, hell yeah. Or even if you just don't think if you're just not that impressed, just be like, oh, dude, congrats, and just move on. Like, you don't have to fucking. Or you could be like, dude, that's really cool. Do you ever watch pro bowling? Like, do you ever see how crazy they're? If you want to teach someone perspective, you could be like, yo, like, do you ever watch pro bowling? Like, those scores get really crazy. Those guys average fucking 220. Isn't that nuts? And then they'll be like, within their own heads, so, like, oh shit, wow, I didn't know that. Maybe 150 is not that, but that's still pretty, okay, now I know the pro score, I know that comparison, and blah, blah, blah. Like, it's just, yeah. Does that make sense? I barely play anymore. Dude, super valid. PokeMMO is an arc game, dude. You're 100% right, Mushi. Much love to you, man. Yeah, I do. We live in a day and an age. I gotta stop ranting. Patrouski's being negative on stream again when he could just be playing PokeMMO. We got a fucking good ass game in front of us to play. We got shinies to hunt. We got a gym rerun to fucking crank out. We got fucking just put the yen in the bag, but just put the Pokeyen in the bag. Just put the shinies in the bag, little bro. What are you doing, Patrouski? You're thinking too hard. Just put the yen in the bag. I could just have a fucking beer or some shit and just shut the brain off and just not take it that seriously. That's honestly what I need, bro. What I'm learning. Gotta pull the fucking strats out. Just put the yen in the bag. Just put the Jimmy run in the bag. Just get the shiny encounters up, man. Pull for a beer. That's kind of... I have a twee. I could have a twee. That might mellow me out, man. That's kind of fun. I'm down. You know what? After this gym, I'm down. Crack our Modelo. I don't have any cold Modelos, but that... I fucking love a Modelo. I'm not a beer guy, so I don't know beer well. But like, I love a Modelo, man. Oh my goodness. Can you do that, bro? Rogging, but in person? If we ever meet, ask me. I'm probably down. Well, not if we're depends if we're in public or some shit. It's Modelo time. I fucking love them. Who doesn't? I love them. I'm not a beer guy, but I love a Modelo. Not that I'm anti beer. Is just like not my not my choice usually. But I kind of have the flavor profile of like a fucking college frat boy, for better or for worse. But hey, man, I love a fruity cocktail, man. What can I say? Dude, nothing wrong with the fucking strong drink with some nice lemonade or some shit. I'm 28. I'm 28. Let me go this, I guess. I shouldn't have gone that. That's okay. I have to heal anyway, so I can just do the EQ, kill my Vanillix, Earthquake. That's fine. The Blizzard will go off first as I'm faster. This is worth to do. Put the yen in the bag. It's a good bit. There's certain things like that to like reset yourself, lock in. Is that a what is sex on the beach? I've heard of that. What is that? Sex on the beach. Oh yeah, I'm so down. Hell yeah. Cranberry juice, orange juice, vodka, and peach schnapps? Oh, sign me the hell up. Oh my goodness. And I mean, I'll just drink schnapps straight. I feel like once again, I love a fruity cocktail. I drink a lot of whiskey straight as well. I'll do whatever. I love drinking liquor straight. I love drinking fruity cocktails. I'll drink a beer. I like Angry Orchards. I like there's some really good. I like sours. There's some really good like any ciders, whatever. Fucking pineapple ciders are bomb if you can find them. Pineapple ciders are really good. Where's the beer then? I got you, man. You know what? Fuck it. We earned it today. Let me go Sinnoh and we're cooking. Ciders are the jam. It's literally an adult appy juice. Adult appy juice. Wait, how did I not talk about this? I had a crazy diet today. My diet today, I ate a full squid for breakfast. And then the biggest milkshake of my entire life for lunch. I eat like a fucking, I don't know what, like a Viking? I don't know how I eat. Vikings wouldn't eat a milkshake. I think I simultaneously eat like a Viking and a toddler. I'm a tequila guy. I respect it. I'm not a huge tequila guy, but I haven't had very good tequilas. So I think that's one of those liquors. I think it's a quality thing. I'm gonna go grab a fucking twee, a little baby beer, because I love a twisted tea, man. You know what? Because I love it. That's why. I'm gonna be right back, fellas. I'll be like 2 minutes or less. Okay, we're back. How do you casually bring up you ate a whole squid? It was so fucking good, dude. Because there was an Asian pop-up market near us, and it was mostly food. And we weren't that hungry, but I was like, you know what, while we're here, I'll try. I try to try new food whenever I can. You know, I try to try new food whenever I can. And there was a guy like charcoal grilling up a whole squid, and I was like, I've never seen that. Sir, can I get one squid? I asked the fucking chef. I was like, sir, can I get one squid, please? One squid, please, nerd emoji. And he was like, yeah, bro, you gotta go to fucking the checkout. I was like, oh, my bad. I was so enamored. It looked so good. I just like drooled and walked up to the chef and had like the fucking line of drool behind me. And it was so good. I think I should eat way more squid. I think squid is really... How big was the squid? Like, this tall, like, taller than my head, like, this wide. It was a bit, like, a whole squid, solid sized. I ate squid for... It was a Thai squid. Dude, oh my God. There was this amazing sauce. Very spicy sauce very early in the morning. But this amazing sauce that came with it. Yeah, I want that. I like trying. I've had plenty of calamari and I've had other squid dishes. I've never had like a whole grilled squid. It was so good, dude. I did have a mini. How does it taste? It tastes like a more umami chicken. Is honestly like the best way to like. It was so like I don't know why. Chicken's so overrated, man. I'm not a chicken guy. What's up, JWP? I'm not a huge chicken guy. I think chicken's super overrated. It's fine. Squid is really good, man. Squid. Let's do squid price per pound on average. Like USA or some shit. The problem is I feel like squid... How expensive is squid? Whole squid is $8 to $10 cleaned... I can't, there's no shot I'm cleaning the tentacle. I don't know how the fuck you do that. I think squid's just much more expensive than chicken. This might shock you. I almost might go back and get another squid. I don't know if the market's still there. We're talking about, I went to an Asian pop-up market this morning. My wife wanted to go on a little adventure. It was cute, man. And I got a whole squid and I ate it for breakfast and it was fucking amazing. It was a whole squid. And it was covered in this like Thai chili type sauce. Spicy breakfast as an adult. Yeah, it kind of fucked with your stomach, and it's like, yeah, that's a great example. Is like ice cream as a different. Yeah, that's kind of real. How would you prevent burnout? PokeMMO burnout is a very common, very real thing, and everybody handles it a little bit differently. I have a few videos that talk about it that I could suggest you, and I would recommend. How to, let's see, I think bored of PokeMMO question mark. Bored of PokeMMO. I think I have a video. Bored of PokeMMO, how to fix burnout. Here you go, man. I should honestly do an updated video on this. I mean, most of the solutions are the same. But there's honestly, one of the biggest ones that's not listed here is start an Ironman account. It's tough to it's a weird one. I don't normally recommend like starting an Ironman account to help with burnout, but I've seen so many people being like, I was burnt out and then I started an Ironman account and it fucking totally healed me. And I was like, oh, that's amazing. Like, so it's weird. Like, do I recommend that? Dude, squid does seem like, I agree. It is a W protein. Squid seems fucking awesome. Is it super easy to clean? Is that true? Squid? I love the two conversations in chat right now are squid and PokeMMO burnout, which is basically the same conversation. I'm off the tweet chat. I'm cooking off the tweet. I almost never drink on stream. I'm a huge lightweight. Like this one tweet will get me tipsy. It probably won't get me drunk, but it'll get me like tipsy. Like I'm fucking. Wait, how is wait, what the fuck is happening, Tom? The third place game was 4-0 and now it's 4-3? What the fuck? I'm sorry, huh? What is happening? This World Cup game is actually insane. I would have never guessed Alpha. I appreciate that heads up, because that means I can just buy a whole one. And that way I know, you know. W Mbappe. Mbappe, dude. Was that him that scored? Same with Octopus. I feel like you could also tell me what's the is squid. Oh, I should Google how hard is squid to cook. Squid, yeah, it felt very easy to cook. Not hard to cook, just it's incredibly easy to overcook it. The general rule is hot and fast or low and slow. Okay, interesting. Hot and fast or low and slow. Anything in between will make it tough and rubbery. I thought the squid was like not that chewy. I thought it was pretty good. It was a little chewy, but like hot and fast method, searing, grilling, frying. This guy did have it on the grill for quite a while, so I don't know. It was so good, man. But this article literally says squid is the real chicken of the sea. I agree. I think squid is the chicken of the sea, man. And I mean that complimentary. Like, I'm not a huge chicken guy, but it feels like, is squid a low fat protein? It feels like a lower fat protein. Excellent source of lean, high quality protein. Hell yeah, man. It's like a low fat protein. It's just expensive. I fucking love squid. Do you have a video on setting up for a storyline in all regions? I have a bunch of videos on like how to make the storylines easier, how to XP trend in the storylines, how to like the best Pokemon to beat. I have a bunch of like scattered videos, like the best Pokemon to beat PokeMMO, things like that. Nyati. Do you sometimes skip a gym because you're not feeling it? Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, dude. That's well, mostly, I mean, if I'm streaming, almost never. Off stream, I don't always do my gym run every day. For sure. And I guess it's more of a question of like, I would almost argue that one's more of a timing thing, to be fair. I don't know, that one's hard to tell. But I've def for sure. Basically for sure. TLDR for sure. TLDR for sure. Good question, man. PokeMMO burnout from seeing huh? Why am I having a hard time reading this? PokeMMO burnout from seeing faux fun eating a squid is. Yes. I'm off to Twee. I fucking love squid, bro. Anyways. If Lantern lead... I think I'm fine. Beer is working. I'm such a fucking lightweight. Can you keybind run in battle? I fucking wish. What a good question. I wish. I omega wish. I can't believe this game is 3 to 4. Yo, duck step. It is duck step. Any quack steppers? Just realized the Twee is twisted. It's so, yeah, Twee, twisted T, Twee, whatever you want to call it. It's a good dumb little bit. Dag nabbit, Alpha. Dag nabbit. There's been some really good... I'm behind. I'm always behind on this. There's some really good PokeMMO video content coming out, dude. Unova, Crystelia's up next, Vanilla Blastoise. This might be the worst Jimmy run I ever do, because I'm off to Twee is my excuse. Definitely not because it was bad before the Twee. At W. Vanilla I probably can do this without healing, actually, though. Save me a little bit of time. Vanilla Blastoise. Close to 30k. No. I am very proud of my LEP account, to be fair. My LEP account is just almost at 20k. I'll show it in a sec. Will Desert Revives control A? I don't think so, man. I think that was a whether you would agree with the change or not. I do gotta say, brother, that was like a 3 to 8% nerf like a year ago. It might be time to, we gotta have other talking points like that. I've for some now. I don't agree with the Control A change. I have never seen players outraged more at such a small nerf in my entire life. I've never, like maybe in any video game of that I've ever played. It was a like 2 to 8% nerf depending on how fast you click, other than Control A. And I understand it's annoying, and I don't like it either. I wish it didn't happen, but I am shocked that people are really passionate about it. Which, like, we don't pay. You know what? We don't pick what we're passionate about. More power to you. I respect it. I think I just don't have much to say about it, I guess. Maybe that's my answer. Sorry, Remy. It just felt so clean and now it feels so clunky. I get that. I agree. I wish it didn't happen, but I also understand. Like, it's weird that an automated thing was faster than a manual thing. Like, that is kind of weird. That's not normally like how things function. But does it to be fair, does it fucking matter? It's like it's such a small percentage, like, which is the argument for just keeping it, you know? Like, once again, I don't know, it's just weird. Not a big deal. No, I think we're on the same exact page, Rick Riley. You know, it's one of those like, yeah, it's more annoying. Yep, I agree. And game changing. I get it. I respect caring about systems. Like, caring about systems is a really good thing. We need people who care about systems. So it's a really important thing, rather than just the percentages and the outcomes, I guess. So it's a good thing. I don't want to ever come down on people being passionate, as long as it's like controlled or whatever, you know. Good luck tonight. You're too nice, Meliodas. What's up, man? What is a good one? Yeah, it's weird that was faster than clicking through manually, you know. That it probably should have just never been the case. It probably should have just never been faster, but it was, and then taking it away is weird, and yeah. They're faster. I mean, that is that's true. Yeah. But usually with like automated systems in games, if you like have the choice, like usually in games, more effort equals more reward, right? And this was a weird thing where like less effort was more reward, which is weird. And it probably should have never been that way, but it was. So then taking it away feels that much worse. But like, I don't know, do you leave... There's a good question of like, do you leave something in a game because of that? Probably not. I don't know. But I know it's a very sensitive change to a lot of people, so I don't know, man. Once again, I'm literally doing it. I'm going into the discussion of it, and it's like, what? I'd rather just talk about fucking movies or some shit. What do I watch? Besides The Odyssey, dude, I've been watching a lot of, okay, this might be a red flag, chat. I'm in my condescending movie era, but I don't think so. I've been watching a bunch of like 1800s silent shorts, which are like 1 to 3 minutes long. Some of them are actually really beautiful. Some are, most are pretty bad. Most are pretty whatever. But dude, like, okay, I'm learning some shit. I'm actually learning because of this, okay? There's an animated short called The Musician Monkey, and it's one of the... Can I play it on stream, or will that get copywritten? I don't actually know. It is one of the first ever animated things of all time, okay? Like video animated, okay? Made in 1878, okay? And imagine inventing animation, and like the first thing this guy made was he made an animation of his monkey playing his violin. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. Humans invent animation and go, oh, what's the first thing I want to make? My monkey playing my violin, because that shit can't happen in the real world. That's fucking hilarious. That's so good. That is genius. What other games do you play competitively? Dude, I'm not that good at that many. There's been a few games. I was dog shit at like everything until I was like 18 or 19 years old. I think RuneScape taught me how to like grind and get good at things a little bit. I used to play RuneScape competitively. I really liked skilling and fantasy HP and things like that. I was solid at Overwatch. I never like was that amazing. I peaked like low masters, but it was, you know, better than the average player. I really liked Overwatch. You're an OSRSer? Wait, do you not know my old school RuneScape? origins or whatever. My weird flex. I apologize for the weird flex, but okay. But I had a max main account, and I was at one point I was in the top 1,000 efficient hours played in the game. Like I was in the top 1K, you know, like skillers in the whole game. I used to be in one of the best skilling clans in the game in Omnia for like a very short period of time. But it was also like I loved skilling. And I was in all of these like efficient skilling spaces. I was not that like intensive a skiller. I hated like 3-tick 4G, you know, for mining. Dude, I was like known as like, I had a maxed account. I was in top 1K EHP. I was the 74th person in the world to match an Ultimate Iron Man. That was a cool achievement. I really wanted to be ranked 73, but I missed it just barely. I went live at a different time, Cassandra. I didn't stream. Don't worry, I can't get all the credit. But what's up? It's not a weird Saturday, you know, catch event stream. No good kiss, X good drill right here. Gotcha. You grab for bronze, dude. Yeah, that was a lot of my RuneScape's a time sink, like even more so than PokeMMO. You know, like RuneScape is one of the few games that like is so, not even few, but like one of the games that is so much grindier and so much more time consuming than PokeMMO. Coming from, it's why it's funny when people complain about PokeMMO grinds. Not that their complaints aren't valid. Everybody's perspective is different. If someone's like, you know what, I don't like grinding PokeMMO, incredibly based, you know, I personally think the PokeMMO grinds are too long. Based, valid pilled, fair pilled, right? When someone says, oh, PokeMMO is a bad game because the grinds are too long, I just kind of roll my eyes and I'm like, brother, you have no MMO experience. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, it's just so funny to me. Coming from old school RuneScape, PokeMMO grinds are so easy, like so much easier, respectfully. And I love PokeMMO's a great game which has some serious grinds, you know? Yeah, it's like I think once again, PokeMMO is a game that attracts Pokemon players and MMO players. And I think the MMO players do a lot better than the Pokemon players, respectfully. I think the Pokemon players don't always last the longest, but it depends, dude. One of the most beautiful things we get to experience, we get to visualize and see, is players playing PokeMMO as their first ever MMO and then like falling in love with it. And that's like, nothing makes me happier. I've seen that a few times, like PokeMMO being someone's first MMO, or even PokeMMO being someone's first Pokemon game, dude. It's a really cool thing to be able to see. So that's beautiful, you know? Vanillix Typhlosion. Dude, yeah, like that Moosh, yeah. I used to do a lot of like, it's funny, like, I'm honored to hear that. I can't even take any credit for that, Remy. That's not me at all. That's the community and the people there. Like my Discord is not me, man. It's the mods, it's the people, it's the community in there. Like they're fucking amazing. I try to not take any credit for my Discord because I don't do a whole lot, you know? I don't have time for that, unfortunately. That's the people there make it what it is, and they make it amazing. I want to give all credit to them, you know? Dude, like that's insane. Like that's awesome. Like it's fucking beautiful. I love that for some people PokeMMO can be, you know, and it shows like you don't have to be an MMO player to enjoy PokeMMO. Sometimes you just need the right system to encourage you to want to grind, you know? Like if you like Pokemon enough, maybe PokeMMO is the right setting for you to want to grind an MMO like that, you know? Shout out to them. Shout out to everybody in the Discord, man. They're fucking amazing. Ragnarok Online. Wait, Gonza, do you know of a game called PokeRag? That was a game that I always wanted to play so bad, but I think it was like only in Portuguese. It was only in like one specific language. I bet you it's translated nowadays. I should go back and try to play this. But holy fuck, dude, I wanted to play PokeRag so bad growing up. That was a Pokemon MMO that it was like a Ragnarok Online style Pokemon MMO. And I wanted to play it. It looked so cool to me, man. I wanted to play it so bad. Nowadays, that graphical style is like kind of like people think it's. I love it, but it's like it's stylized but out of date. Dude, like I love hearing that. Like that's beautiful, Sandra. It's weird coming from Counter-Strike 2 to PokeMMO. I have no idea what that jump is like. Yeah, that all respect and love because I thought France just scored. Holy fuck, that was. This game being 3 to 4 is nuts. That is so, yeah. That's so fair and valid and based. Macam. The only problem is I feel a bit overwhelmed with it. It's too big. You need to look for resources outside the game. Yeah, it's a wiki game, which I understand not preferring or not liking. I totally get that. That's super based and fair and valid. It's different from Chief Keep. It is. It's a massive jump. Like, not, you know, it is a massive jump. Aerodactyl Typhlosion. Jump between rounds. Fuck, shunt and Q time. I was never a big Counter-Strike. I don't know shit about. I mean, I played like Counter-Strike 1 a little bit back in the day, and then like a little. I think I played like 30 hours of CS:GO for reference. Like I was really bad at Counter-Strike. I just hated. I hated you needed to sit still to shoot your guns, which is like the most newbie take of all time. I'm aware, you know, it's the most newbie take of all time. But I never could get used to that, and I just hated the bullet spread. I was so bad at CS, man. I was so bad. Awful CS:GO player, or Counter-Strike, I guess, overall. I should have incinerated here, but we'll see. Everyone said 30 hours, bro. That's fair, but even then, it like felt like. But even then, you're not wrong. But it still felt like there's some, you know what I'm saying? There are certain games where you play them and you're like, bro, I'm never getting better at this. Or this is never going to click for me. And I feel like Counter-Strike was one of those games. I played it and I was like, this is never going to click. This is just not, I'm just awful at this. Overwatch was a game that I played and I was like, holy fuck. Like, it's one of the very, very few games where I was like, holy fuck, this game feels like an extension of my body. Like, this game feels incredibly intuitive. Playing Zenyatta, playing Overwatch, man, for the first time, holy fuck, that game felt... I'm almost never good at games from the jump. I'm always, you know, I have to work I'm a slow learner. I have to work very, very hard to, like, get to that point. Overwatch is one of the few games where I was like, this game just feels right, you know? Whew. I've been able to regions got a single encounter before. Ever learned about one of the rounds on the PokeMMO's wiki game at all? I think you can do. I think you can complete all storylines without it being a wiki game. Is that fair? And I obviously feel free to disagree, and I appreciate you sharing your side. I think because like the storylines are just Pokemon. I mean, obviously they have custom balancing and things like that. PokeMMO is a wiki game if you want to learn, like, because you're gonna see things like when you're playing the storylines, you're gonna see things like alpha spawns, and you can choose to Google what is an alpha spawn or not worry about it and like learn later on, right? Or Google it later on or whatever, right? So I guess like if the goal is like, it depends what the objective is. If the objective is to get to endgame PokeMMO, I think it's a wiki game. If the objective is just to beat the storylines, that's true. You don't have to really, it's not a wiki game at all, honestly. You can just play through the storylines, and if you know enough about EVs and natures, you'll probably be fine. Type beat. I feel like Overwatch holds your hand as a new player. I don't really know. You don't really know how to aim. Probably. That's true. Like, you have other, things. I always played Zenyatta. I like the engine of Overwatch just felt so good, man. The engine of Overwatch felt to me, obviously. That's an engine thing is like such an intuitive, like, it's what feels like an extension of your body, what feels good to you, you know? That's also like any game with a ton of depth is gonna be a wiki game at some, you know, Terraria, old school RuneScape. I think Pokemon becomes a wiki type game where you're constantly Googling, you know, what's an alpha, what's a swarm, you know, what's a pheno, you know, money making methods, right? How do I do this? How do I sketch teleport on Smeargle? How do I do that, you know? Stardew Valley is a great example of wiki game. I think Stardew and Terraria are like top 2 wiki games of all time. Anybody, okay, this only matters to a few people. Did anybody see the Magic the Gathering Stardew Valley collab? I'm not a huge Secret Lair guy, but I'm sure I gotta try to get these for my wife, I feel like, is the meme. Stralton and Bassa. gonna do Drift Veil. Actually, I've had problems with Drift Veil pretty consistently recently. I'm drinking a Twee. Let me not do Drift Veil. Let me not risk it today. It's not worth it. I get sick of Universe Beyond. It's, yeah, I don't like it. I never have, and it's one of those. I mean, honestly, over the years I've come around. I used to fucking despise Universes Beyond. I like stopped playing Magic the Gathering for many years, and I came back over the past like 1 year. Drinking a Twee. Yeah, pretty much. I don't play Magic, but I want to collect. Yeah, like that's, I respect it, man. I respect it. Have not played Pokeopia. Did play, I loved Power World. Power World I played. I haven't played the new 1.0 patch. My wife's playing it right now. She's super into it. Me and her got super into it on release. Is there a big penalty shot? England penalty shot. Good luck, good luck, good luck. I got really sucked into Power World on release. On release, I played Power World for like 150 hours straight. I was so sucked into it, dude. Hit it again. Fuck, I respect it. Over the years, I've become more chill about it because there are positives. Like, once again, as I get older, I just acknowledge there are positives and negatives to everything. I still don't like Universes Beyond. I don't like that Magic the Gathering feels like fucking Fortnite now, where they're like profit maxing everything, just trying to like. I hate reference culture. I hate content or any media that like constantly makes references and like tries to like make it feel relatable, and that's the only reason, like the only value there, as opposed to like, just like a good story or a good set or whatever. Having said that, Universes Beyond has gotten so many more people into Magic the Gathering, which is an amazing thing to see so many people playing such an amazing game. So that's kind of like my like Universes Beyond has gotten more people into Magic than like fucking anything ever has. You know, I don't like Universes Beyond, but it's a damn good positive. You know, when I do have to do a Marvel Rivals stream coming up soonish. I don't know when it'll be exactly, but soonish. Maybe probably Tuesday or Wednesday alpha, because there's no catch event those days. I don't think there's a catch event Sunday, Monday, Thursday. I need to go. That was Nimbasa. I need to go Johto Goldenrod. So probably next Tuesday, Wednesday will be a rival stream, which is funny. I play 1.0. Definitely watch. Yeah. Oh, I appreciate it. That's sweet to offer. I'm interested in the idea of doing more variety streams. Especially post Shiny War, like post Shiny War variety streams. Like after playing PokeMMO for fucking 16 hours a day for a month, yeah, variety streams sound pretty fucking nice, you know. Well, the amount of players like it, yeah. I mean, I agree. Plate Veil, and I'm not even. I don't know. Like, it's a question of. When you appeal to everyone, you lose a special connection and a special feeling. This is the way I feel with Marvel movies. I think Marvel movies are made so carefully to appeal to the massest, widest audience possible. And when you do that, no one can get a deep connection with it. But I don't know, people do get deeply connected to Marvel. So fucking, who am I, to be fair? Like, you know, I don't know. It's like I don't think I'm like a very good mass appeal guy. I know some people. I think I'm like I'm a very love or hate kind of person. I have a very strong personality. I have a very like I think I am kind in certain ways, but then very brash and harsh in other ways. I'm also very jarring. You may see me be like very nice to someone and then very mean to someone in the course of one stream, and that's not always like, not everybody likes that, which I understand. So I think like stuff like that. I think it's good to like, I think if everybody likes you, or if everybody likes one thing, it usually means, what's the thing? It usually means you're not being your true self. I think if you're appealing to everyone, you know, an ass appeal. If you're appealing to everyone, it usually means like, you're not being, because like, if you're being your true self, you shouldn't appeal to everyone. You should butt heads like inherently with certain people. That's okay. It's healthy. It's really healthy. Post on my Def for variety streams, yeah. I'll try to music. I could like play with muted shit. BBN, I owe you a Geometry Dash stream. I owe you way much more than that, my king, honestly. So yeah, I think about it all the time. I'm so sorry I haven't gotten to it. I know I've apologized a million times, but I owe you that. I owe you that, man. I really, really do. So I keep it in mind. I keep it in mind. Oof. I don't care what you play, low key. That's very sweet to say. I appreciate it, White. It'd be cool to do more variety post Shiny War or something like that. Every single movie show became too broad. Yeah, I get that. In Poland, we say you're not tomato soup, that everyone has to like you. You're not tomato soup. That's interesting. You're not tomato soup. It's funny, like, the implication is that everybody likes tomato soup. Is that what that means? Am I getting that right? That's funny. No sand. I can just attack through this. W auto mod? No, I'm allowing that. There you go. Gandhi probably. That is a great bit. I love that bit. Gandhi probably. Marvel Rivals, then Geometry Dash. Something like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Lamau. You're not tomato soup is very funny. I mean, I like tomato soup. I'm not a huge fan of, like... I've been seeing insane lore in today's episode. Not really. What's up, Socks? I don't know. Do we drop insane lore? Oh, I ate a whole squid for breakfast, Socks. That was the only... I've had like, you know, fried calamari and whatever. Never had a whole squid. I went to an Asian pop-up market and this guy was fucking... That's pretty insane. My breakfast was a whole charcoal barbecued squid. And then my lunch was the biggest milkshake I've ever had in my entire life. So like I had a pretty crazy diet today. That's the main lore. I had never had a whole squid. What if you were soup? What kind would you be? Probably like... I mean, I hope to be like a chicken pot pie kind of soup, or like a chicken and dumpling, or like a creamy potato, loaded potato type soup. That's the goal, man. Squid mukbang when? I was really hoping it would just be like squid on like a whole squid on a stick served. But nah, they chopped it up, which made it much easier to eat. It would be very gimmicky if it was a whole squid on a stick, but it just looked so good on the grill. Violet is Aerodactyl and Vanillix. I'm not gonna get this probably, but that's okay. Really hard, yeah. Or like a barley based soup, like a beef vegetable beef stew with barley. I'm just saying shit. What's up, Socks? Happy to see you, man. How you doing, dude? How's life treating you, Socks? You doing okay, man? Creamy mushroom. I don't know if I would be that personally, but I respect it. Bro, looks like a mushroom soup. I would be a mushroom soup with like fucking whole fucking mushrooms in it. Whole lot of mushrooms. I would be a hearty soup, a thick soup. It's like it's psychedelic. Okay, I don't know about all that. Maybe, man. Vibing these days, dude, that's fucking... You just said the coolest 2 sentences. State park couple times a week and sewing a lot. Just fucking flex on us, brother. Just tell us you're living the fucking dream. What? That's awesome. That's the coolest shit I've ever heard in my life. Socks is the kind of guy you want to fucking... Like, everybody wants to be friends with. Socks is a fucking cool individual. From the bit that I know about him over the years, man. Like... The vibe, you just give immaculate... Socks gives immaculate, like, skater bro, dude bro vibes, which I fucking love. Obviously, I don't want to, I don't want to speak for you. I don't, Can I be a ramen soup? You can be whatever soup you want to be, man. Become the soup that you want to be, Picture yourself, visualize what soup you are. 5-4? Why is this World Cup game so insane? Why is this a 9 scoring total point game for the fucking 3rd place? What the hell? Also, there's like, what, 2 minutes left of extra time? And it's a 1-point game? What the fuck is happening? That's the Jimmy run. We made like wait, what? We made like 330k in that Jimmy run, and that Jimmy run did not feel that good. That's so good. What the even okay. Wait, was that a 20? Wait, that was a 25 Jimmy run, right? I ended up skipping. Bro, I did a fucking 25 Jimmy run off the twee, off one tweak. I'm a lightweight. That's fucking sick, bro. Why do I get exactly 25? Why does that actually happen? 25 on the dot. Don't we go about third place, to be honest? I bet the play. I don't know. I was just saying I bet the players do, but like I don't know actually. I don't know. I know that I would. Well, no, I don't. Never been in that situation. Check W. Anyways, pay up a little, bro. I think I paid up, right? I think I paid up. Winner 25. Yeah, I think I paid up. 25 on the dot, man. 25 on the. Okay, the fucking camera shot. That was a good bit. Okay. We just go shiny hunt. Let's go. It's kind of a nothing game, to be honest. What are you bro? The world is so pessimistic, man, and cynical these days. What do you mean? You don't think it matters who gets third place in the World Cup? You don't think these players like want to fucking break their bones and try their heart out to like tell their grandson one day, like, yeah, I got top 3 in the World Cup? Goal top 6 to 4? Like, I think it fucking. I don't think so. Fair enough. The answer of I don't think so is so fucking good. It's gotta be GG. Yeah, probably. That's a fucking. Let me see this. Oh my god, the little back dribble. I don't know shit about soccer. That looked good as fuck. That was a crazy. It looked like that guy had crazy footwork. I don't know if it did or not. I don't know enough about soccer. The fuck is happening? We're yapping about World Cup. I bet you these guys care about getting top 3. I don't know, man. Shiny Wars. I can't fucking wait, dude. Okay. I'm shiny hunting, man. I am shiny hunting pre-shiny war. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. Go ahead. Let me, I don't want to synchronize. Actually, do I? No, I do. I want modest. I think I'm going to go Giraffe-a-Rig Flaffy Spot or whatever. And let's go again. 6-4. I'm rooting for him, dude. Good luck. I think that's probably game. Probably. Most likely. I get that. They're coming off the deep emotional letdown of losing the semifinals made to third place game. So chaotic for some reason it's everything, and for others it's a total disappointment. Okay, you fucking should be a poet, because that was pretty well that was pretty well fucking phrased. But like, you're right. You're right. But I feel like the players care, man. No pressure because it doesn't matter anymore at this point. Might as well just go hard and have fun, I guess. I feel like it. Look at that. Wait, that was crazy. I didn't think the Smeargle head would come across. That was nuts. The Smeargle head fucking flying across screen like that. It's a fun second half. That was a crazy high scoring game. For third place World Cup Schmeemer, dude. A 10-point total game? That's pretty sick, man. That's pretty dope. You went first, you're last, but there's no way that's what going through these players' heads. Yep. I feel like they've, you know, spiritual jump scare. There's just no way. I feel like they've got to want third. Like, I wanted to be fucking, I was excited to be ranked 74th UIM to match, because that was like top 3rd page. Maybe I'm just a loser. That's what I'm noticing, you know? What is this ad? I think it's an ad for the World Cup, but it looks like an ad for Kerbal Space Program, because it's like the angle it's taking. Is this an ad for Kerbal Space Program or the World Cup, chat? What do you think? I think it's the World Cup. Yeah, it's the World Cup. I'm gonna try no smoke ball. I can always have a choice scarf if I need to. Like, spot we compare to 4th. Yeah, exactly. You get the bronze medal versus nothing. I think they care. Nobody remembers 3rd and 2nd place, but they will. You're right. Nobody else will, but they will. You know, say like telling your grandkids like you got third place in the World Cup versus like fourth, big difference, you know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Once again, this is not like a, feel free to think I'm cuckoo or Cocoa Puffs. Look at Iron Gaz. Good luck to you, gamer. Grandkids will be like, "Fa, you didn't win." Okay, they probably will say that to me. They probably will say that fucking bar for bar, line for line, to be fair. But hey, man, they're harsh judge. Third place in a race is worth something about third place in the world. We need to lose first. I do. Okay, that's a good explanation. You get, is there any prize? Is there any prize for winning the World Cup? Besides glory, is there any prize for winning the World Cup? $50 million in prize money. Runner-up takes home. Okay, there is. Okay, that actually is a very nominal. Is that the word? Nominal definition. Nominal means in name only. It typically describes something that is in small, trifling, and value. Yeah, okay. So this is very funny. Third place gets $30 million, and fourth place gets $28 million. Obviously, $2 million is a lot of money, but like at that point, I do kind of think we're splitting hairs. For these athletes, what do they get paid? What are the World Cup? I mean, I don't know. I don't know soccer contracts at all, actually, compared to like NFL or baseball or basketball. This is when that amount of one commercial. Yeah, yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. You spitting. You spitting. What a footy game, bro. Dude, it was a good game, man. 1 to 5 mil a year. It's 28 million. Dude, I love the W swipe. Barrels, should we win the next World Cup in the next 4 years so that we can buy shiny charms? The next shiny war is gonna go crazy. Next shiny war strategy just dropped. Win the World Cup, become a professional footy player, win the World Cup, and then you can use the prize money, buy shiny charms. That's thinking, bro. That's thinking. You think Jeff Bezos will be in the next? That's what Jeff Bezos has been like, acquiring all this money just so he could win shiny war. Start the rumor. Start the lore drop. Someone asked if I was close to 30,000 leppas. I do not have 30. I'm not close to 30,000, and it's not going to be possible. But I'm happy with. I'm very close to 20k. I'm very close to 20k, and I should be able to end up with around 20 to 22k leppas, I think, before war. And honestly, I'm very proud of that, man. This was so hard. I have missed almost no berry farming over the past like 2 months. I've been so locked in, and yeah, that's why I said I am like a little drunk off, which is insane, off one tweet. Just started playing. Yo, what's up, Reason? Welcome, gamer. If you guys like Patrouski off to tweet and you like the streams, you can afford it. YouTube memberships, Twitch primes, above and beyond support is greatly appreciated for these dumb little memer streamers. I appreciate it, guys. For Shiny Wars. Dude, true. So many mysterious balls. Buy the market, dude. Refreshing nice tips. Yeah, yes, you're 100%. 100%, man. Maybe I do need to like just mellow out a little bit more. I just take one of my biggest problems is I take everything too seriously. It's one of my biggest things, but that's okay. We work on it, boys. We're 28. We got a lot of time to solve our problems. Just finished Gen 5, dude. Hell yeah, man. That's like Unova is probably like one of the most important, if not the most important region to get done, dude. Boom, boom, boom. The song is like so funny. The song always reminds me of like early YouTube tutorials, notepad document type vibes. You're so kind, Alpha. That's like so generous to put it like that. Because of that, I gotta make it more. It's a whole thing. To the positive, you're too sweet. I hope I don't want to come off as. I think I'm an optimistic guy. Dude, I get grumpy. I get honestly this stream reason. I don't want to overpromise anything. This stream is not good vibes only. I promise you. And hopefully that I always come on. Hopefully I always explain myself and have reason and like good conversation and yada yada yada. I don't want to ever come off as this stream is good vibes only, because it's not. I think it's a little too far. But I do try to be optimistic and I do try to be positive. But you can still. But critique is really. It's a mixture of like. Positivity and optimism is really important, especially like in this fucking current world. But damn, like critique is still really important. Critique and like good conversation and constructive debate is really important when it matters. Once in a while, yeah. I literally don't want anybody to view me like too highly, because I'm probably an asshole at least once a stream. That's basically like if I can imprint that into everyone's brains, that's what I want to do, you know. How much berries cost usually cost during war? We've only seen war twice. That's a good question. We can check the PokeMMO hub history, actually. Let's do it really quick. I don't know if Leppas rise that much during war. But let's see. Let's see if we can track it. The problem is Leppas have just like really gone down in price over the past. They rose. So Leppa berries rose. What the hell is that? Thank you, Mort, for the thank you, Mort, for the $5 PayPal. Have a tweet on me. I fucking greatly appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. That is incredibly kind. Just what I needed. Another tweet. Should I have another tweet? I appreciate it, man. That is incredibly fucking generous, incredibly kind. It means the world. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for allowing me to be here, dude. Let me grab a little bit. So Leppa berries went from 840 Pokeyen to like 940 in the first ever shiny war. So that's about or no, was that even, wait, was that during no, I'm sorry, that was 2023. No. The first shiny war was, I don't know if they moved at all in the first shiny war. The first ever shiny war was around August, I think, 2024, correct? They didn't really spike at all. They stayed around 850. I wonder if I can show this on stream. One sec. Get crunk. I don't know if I can get crunk tonight. We'll see. Bro's trading for the drunk clock. This is what I'm looking for. there we go. The Jimmy run strategy. Oh no, Monka. Okay. Someone asked Patrouski, will Leppa berries go up during Shiny War? And it's hard to say with stuff like this. I don't like drawing predictions. I always tell people, like, I'm not a financial advisor. You need to make your own decisions, your own calls. But we can talk about history, and I can show information and spread, hopefully, knowledge and stuff like that on the facts that we do have. The facts that we do have is that Shiny War has only happened twice in Pokemon history, okay? Once in 2024 in about August. So this is not right, about August. And it seems like prices were not affected at all. In the first Shiny War, Leppas stayed around 850 Pokeyen a berry. Prices do not seem to really be affected much here at all. And it did turn out that Leppa berry shiny hunting was like one of the best strategies during that era. So for that to not affect is kind of interesting. And then next up, we saw a second Shiny War in July 2025. And here we do see a really big spike. So it's good to show both of these. The first year, we saw zero change in Leppa prices, right? The second year, we see a massive jump right around Shiny War's release from 777 or so Pokeyen per Leppa up to 891. So a 120-ish, 120 Pokeyen jump during war. That's pretty significant. You also see an increase in Leppas in the market around that time, which is kind of nuts that the price and the supply went up, which implies that people were farming to try to meet the supply, and the supply was so high. The demand was so high that it couldn't get met, which is crazy. What will happen this year? It already spiked a little bit around the official announcement of Shiny Wars. It's already spiked from like 30 or so. Like it's already spiked like 70 or so, 50 to 70 Pokeyen. Will it go up higher? Will it go back to now, but that's on like 750 or so? Will it go up to that like 800, 900 Pokeyen mark per Lepa? Who's to say? I don't know, but that's the history. Hope that helps you, you know, inform your decision a little bit. I can teach the history and show stuff like that, but you know, when it comes to predictions, best of luck, you know. I think that, yeah, dude, I totally get that reason. And like I do, once again, I think that the economy is really good for new players, and it's fine for mid-game players. Actually, no, for mid-game players, it might be I think that's the hardest spot to be in. I think the economy is really good for new players, a little rocky for end-game players, but they can still make do, and they have resources, so it's fine. Mid-game players, I think, at the shortest end of the stick, unfortunately. And I hope the biggest change, I think, is nerfing alphas. I've talked about it relentlessly on my channel. I think alphas brought in too much supply to meet of good IV Pokemon too fast. The wild Pokemon bringing in better IVs than breeding, which is something we've never seen before. I think an alpha nerf has to happen, whether it's nerfing them to 1x31, whether it's nerfing the frequency, but it's setting the length of per spot, whatever it is. I would love to see an alpha nerf, but at this point, I don't even know if that's enough. You might like an alpha nerf plus something else, but I'm not sure. It's tough to say at this point. I think it will get. I think the market will be helped. I think permanent raids could increase demand. An alpha nerf to decrease supply of good IV Pokemon, and then permanent raids, which is like an inadvertent buff and help to the economy without being an actual economy update. Does that make sense? Because if we introduce permanent raids, like more permanent raids, it helps increase the demand of good IV Pokemon needed. So that's kind of like we need yen stimulus checks. I don't know about that. We have almost the opposite problem where like yen is, I don't know. It's deflation, right? It's deflation. Not the economy discussion off the tweet. I need your advice. I'm a new player and I'm currently doing Unova. I'm not sure I should play like normally enjoy them or should I rush them. It is totally great question. Really important question. It is up to you and how much you like the Pokemon storylines. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you care about and how much do you like the Pokemon storylines, right? Or Pokemon storylines. I don't care for the storylines. For me personally, I don't give a shit about Pokemon storylines. It's not my favorite. I like grinding and shiny hunting and like the post game. For me, the storylines are not. I have a little nostalgia, but that's kind of gone over the years. I just don't like care about them, right? Yen's up a lot right now. No, yen is. What do you mean by up? I guess, right? Like it has more buying power, right? Yeah. Yen. There's no inflation. It's the opposite of inflation. It's deflation. I'm sorry. I'm discussing this as well. I'm a little drunk, so this is not. This is probably a terrible explanation. So my apologies. But we have a problem where we have the opposite problem of a lot of IRL things. We have deflation in PokeMMO, which is the lowering in cost of goods and services. Think of it as like in PokeMMO, imagine you open a maid service, right? We're having this problem where like imagine you open a maid service, and then after you open a maid service in your local town, 20 other maid services also get opened up. Well, now you're probably gonna have to lower your prices because everyone else is doing a maid service, right? But it's not really the people's fault. What happens is we're getting too good. It's here. What it is new analogy. Okay. Imagine you're a gold farmer. Okay. You farm gold. Okay. And farming gold is pretty good money, right? But what happens is you find this giant cave that's full of gold, right? So much gold that even if one person farmed it for years, they could never grab all of it, right? It's like respawn. It's a cave that spawns gold. That's what it is. Well, now the value of gold's going to go down and down and down, right? Because now it's not as special. People can just take buckets and yada yada. Where there's too many good IV Pokemon coming to the game too quickly through alphas. That's my thesis. That's my opinion. So feel free to, not objective fact. That is my opinion, my thoughts. I have a really long video that talks about this, like finally addressing the PokeMMO market type beat. It's my opinion. The Froggy Vanity dropped hard as fuck. No! Froggy Vanity was inflated? Yeah, but the Froggy Vanity is so cute. It deserves to be inflated, right? I haven't been keeping track of the Froggy Vanity. The Froggy Vanity situation's crazy. Insane. So even that alpha, you probably the only, even that I wouldn't say, just because we don't know for sure. It's one of those, I wish the PokeMMO devs released more statistics and data about the game, because you're probably, even that, I obviously agree with you, but I just don't know for sure. Fuck, Bong. I just don't know. We just don't have the numbers. As much as you are most likely probably correct, you know? I never stopped playing them. Yeah, fuck. I don't really care for the Pokemon storylines too much. Kids ever sure, yeah, but it's but that's like objective, is like it has to be like 100% provably true, and we just don't. It's almost like it's almost arguably a logical certainty. Well, I don't know. It's not. We don't know. It's not though. It's not quite, but it like almost is. You know. What's up? What's up, Crowded? I have crazy news. What's up? What's up? What's up, gamer? I have crazy news. I don't want to pop Leppas yet. Oh my goodness, that'd be awful. Wasting Leppas. Wait, what? That's really cool. Bro, also unemployment? No, even better. Wait, that's fucking crazy, man. Okay, come on. Love you, bro. You're so sweet. What's up, Suze? How you doing, man? Appreciate that today, man. That's really cool. I've heard, I don't know much about Streamer University. I know it's like, I assume it's some streaming event. Other than that, I literally don't know what it is. Is it I'm Googling it. Is it hosted by Kai Cenat? That's cool, man. That's crazy, dude. Oh, fuck. The Brain Rot Factory? Hey, aren't we all in the brain? I work in the brain. I'm fucking honestly a manager in the Brain Rot Factory, brother. Which I missed the event. Sorry to hear it, man. Thankfully, there's a lot of catch events upcoming. There's one tomorrow, there's one the next 2 days, Sunday and Monday, and then one Thursday. Okay, that feels a little, Sim, that's a little far, man. And then that's crazy. I didn't know. That's crazy, Susu. Did you get pat on Streamer University? I don't think I would make a good I don't think I would make a good Streamer University contestant. I think I'm more of like a head down, grind shiny war, play my little nerdy MMOs. I don't know though. Are you streaming on Skirt? I'll be streaming tomorrow for the catch event. What's up, Brewski? How you doing, man? Oh, I'm streaming on today. Yeah, what's up, Brewski? My slow brain today. What's up, man? Having a nice day. Wait, that's fucking, I'm searching for my Magic Collection now that I'm home from work, but love y'all. Dude, that's a fucking vibe. I should go through my cards more, man. It's a good feeling to fucking go through your cards, see what you fucking have collected, your binders. I should honestly just flip through cards more. I love fucking looking through cards, dude. I honestly, like, it's so tempting. I want to, like, buy collections or some shit, but I feel like it's really hard to, like, find someone to buy a collection from. I'm very interested in buying Magic collections. I just love sorting cards. Sorting cards. If I could get a good deal along the way and sort some cards, like, that's the goal, man. Put about 3 accounts, dude. That's the dream, dude. That's like the third monitor content. Honestly, goals. 9,500 encounters clean is pretty nice. How's the stream going today? I've been okay. I got a little rage baited today, but it's okay. I'm okay, you know, Crowded. I got a little grumpy today, but I'm okay. Had a fun day though. I ate a whole squid for breakfast. My diet today was insane. I had a full squid for breakfast, a grilled squid. Shit happens. Appreciate it, man. Grilled squid for breakfast. The largest milkshake I've ever had in my life for lunch. And then I went bowling with some friends. I had a really weird day. I went bowling with some friends and I won bowling. And I'm not a good bowler, but I just got lucky and it just worked out. I won bowling for like the first time ever in this friend group. And then we played some arcade games. I won my wife a capybara. I had a pretty good day. Like, I got a little grumpy on stream, but I had a pretty good day before stream. You're making me, it's crowded. You're literally making me go through my day and like point out all the positives. And fuck, I love what you're doing right now. Fucking thank you. I needed that, dude. Holy shit. I needed that. Got my wife a capybara plush from a claw machine. I fucking love claw machines. She won a capybara little like almost like, imagine like a little like rubber ducky, but it's a capybara instead of a ducky. She won that at a claw machine. I love claw machines, dude. That's what I'm here for. Dude, I'm excited for the Iron Man only team, dude. That is fucking... I used to love... Good for you, Cassandra. That's fucking sick. APM maxing is so based. Where's my capybara plush? We gotta go to a fucking claw machine, Brewski. I'll try my best, dude. I'll try my best. I love claw machines, man. Gotta find a good one. I've been training the wife, dude. Casey's been getting really good at claw machines. Dude, that's really cool, Brewski. Trying to work on a more optimized trainer rerun route slash Mon duo right now. I've managed to get 270k without Morimoto. Dude, that's really good. Good for you, man. No catch event luck today, but someone in chat got first place. That was cool. Got a few breeders. Our best selves. Crowded's a fucking gem in the community, man. Wait, that's... Oh, I forgot about that, Brewski. There's the claw machine tips and tricks. 63 tips and tricks for claw machines. There's some... I mean, okay. It's just so dependent. The biggest tip I can give you is that every claw machine is so different. How strong the grip is, where the grip is at, how loose the things are, how far it goes down. Like the biggest piece of advice that I can teach you and that you have to kind of learn with claw machines is you have to play every claw machine once, feel the claw, get a feel for the claw on the first play, and then decide, is this a good claw or a bad claw? And if it's like, there's been times I play a claw machine once and I go, this is a bad claw. I'm never winning. Don't get sucked in. Just walk away. Just don't even, you cannot force certain claw machines. You just got to walk away. You have to have like the wisdom and the patience. And I don't always do that, but that's the best advice I can give is knowing when to walk away from a claw machine. And then, always like step to the side and look. If you're not getting a side angle at every claw machine, you're trolling. Like every like move, you should be like boof, boop, boop, boop. But you should be like looking at where you're at from like both angles, because sometimes the glass reflection or whatever, the glass refraction will like throw off where you're trying to aim for. So you have to like check both angles. I fucking love claw machines. You can do the swing technique is really popular right now, but the swing technique only matters for certain claw machines. King Seps, thank you for the fucking 5 months. For the 5 months, man. You gotta triangulate your fucking... Pretty much, dude. A lot of my claw machine stuff is just like instinct. I don't really have like that many like tips and tricks. I would love to learn like brands. I don't know. There's gotta be a way to tell based on the brand name of a machine whether it's a good claw or not, and I haven't learned that yet. That's my next step, is like trying to research. Or even, dude, the nerdiest thing I could do is like carry around a notepad document to like different claw machines at different arcades and like note down the brand and then note down like how good I think it was on a scale of 1 to 10. That would be really fucking funny. I've never been to Japan. I love claw machines. Yeah, I know there's like virtual claw machines you can do, like claw machine farms in Japan. Those have like crazy delay though and kind of suck. They're like kind of fun, but I love a claw machine, dude. Goodness gracious. It's the stereotypical gamer dream I would love to go to Japan. I'd love to go to Japan to like shop. I'd love to go like buy retro video games or like magic cards and get good deals. Drained as Zapdos in Berry Forest? Dude, hell yeah, man. Congrats. I assume you were hunting for it specifically if you were in Berry Forest too, dude. Hell yeah, man. a good feeling. Also, it's Zapdos, man. It's fucking the best legendary in or I'll say in PokeMMO, but like, I mean, it probably still Heatran's like arguable. It's the best roaming for sure. I'm debating on holding bounties to promote progressing other Ironman account. Ooh, i.e. Meowth hordes for amulet coins, Boulder, Everstones, etc. Dude, that's pretty cool. That's so cute. Other Ironman accounts, i.e. I guess what would the bounties be? You can't like give stuff to Ironman though. Like for them, if you like trade it to like their main accounts or whatever. I fuck with Stacker. Stacker arcade game. What is that? Oh, dude, good for you. I've only played this a handful of times. I think this is a skill-based game you could get good at. There are a lot of arcade games where I'm like, I don't fuck with it. No, that's based. Being good at Stacker, that's cool. No, I could. That's a whole. There's so many games you could just dedicate so much time to like learning and getting good at. No, that's a cool one. I respect that. There's the cut the rope machines. I think those are some of the biggest scams in arcades. The cut the ropes and the key ones. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's that key that you like push through like that exact size hole and you get like a fucking iPod touch. You know what I'm saying? I think that shit's a scam. I think the key, not like a full-on scam, but like basically impossible to win type beat. I think the key machines and the cut the ropes are like, whenever you see any arcade machine where the prize is like worth a lot of money, the only reason they can do that is because it's borderline impossible to win. And it's like not, it's like somewhat skill based, but like that can only take you so far. I think claw machines, not every claw machine, but like a lot of claw machines are skill based. I think claw machines are overall a decently skill based activity. Whew. But it depends. Yeah, those two are really bad. I try to always just, yeah. Those two are rough. I was just paying attention. Dude, good for you. Fuck. Yeah, that's pretty sick, dude. That's sick, Cassandra. What about the new Dex odds? I just love that it shows percentages pictures. We're talking about that like the very beginning of the stream, man. I love that it shows percentages. The new like Pokedex overhaul or whatever. I got rid of it temporarily, Sep, because I'm mostly playing the Ironman account. That could probably return post Shiny War. Or I might even just do a day where I stream and I just give away. I just like sit in the Safari Zone and catch Shuckles and then just trade them to whoever trades me. What you got to flex, Brewski? Your team? Mamoswine Duo handles trainers. Glistor is for... I haven't done a Mamoswine trainer rerun. I respect it, man. Glistor is for Lost Tower Defog. Oh, gotcha. Okay, small. And Ma and Pa Duo. Dude, hell yeah. Oh, for like, Ma and Pa... What's the Ma and Pa Duo? Dude, hell yeah, man. Like that, like that's... Like, hopefully people don't have to kill for a Patrouski OT shot. I would just do Shuckle and I would just catch that and like, you know, give him away, you know? Dude, the new Pokedex overhaul is so fucking sick, Cassandra. I'm really excited for that, man. Like, oh, is it the old people north of Undella? Is that what the mall? I've never thought of calling them that, but that makes a lot of sense. Is it like the Undella, north of Undella town, old people duo? The Ma and Pa Duo is a great name. Same dude as one of them on the Lost Tower. Gosh. Oh, interesting. Hell yeah, man. I didn't know that. Look at you, dude. Fucking researching the hell out of that shit. Good for you, man. Okay, I'm gonna do a lot more shunting on Monday for sure. Gotcha. I didn't even think about that, Brewski. Gotcha. That would be crazy. Another one, Pixels. Alrighty, fellas. The plan is to do a lot more shunting on Monday, I think. I'm going to get my encounters up before Shiny War because arbitrarily I want to do so. But that's going to go to wrap things up for today's stream recap. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like the video, as always, if you did enjoy it. Dislike if not. Subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO videos. Follow me on Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday. Well, kind of. Recently, it's been pretty fluid, but I will be live Sunday and Monday coming up. If you want to go above and beyond, support the channel, you guys know the drill. Links down below. It's greatly appreciated during Shiny War. Above and beyond support really allows me to do competitions and events like this. So thank you so much, guys, for allowing me to be here. Most importantly, have a great day. Hope you learned something. Hope you laughed. Hope you cringed. Whatever. Have a good time playing PokeMMO. I'll see you guys later. Peace, Arito. I did stream 4 hours today. My stream just crashed. I did stream 4 hours today. Let the record show. Let the record show I did do 4 hours today. So overworking Poggies. I'll see you guys later. Tomorrow's stream will be just the catch event, and then Monday I'll come back for like proper streams. Sure. Have a good night, Crowded. Have a good night, guys. I'm gonna read someone on Twitch video spam smiley faces. Who was just live? Or wasn't there someone doing like a subathon? Is there a VTuber doing a subathon? Oh, Duck is live. I mean, I gotta go Duck, man. I love me some Duck, brother. Thank you guys for the fun little Saturday stream. I think my community also loves Duck's vibe. I fucking love Duck. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Have a good Saturday night. See you tomorrow for the catch event and then Monday for the memes. Peace, peace, peace.